All right, it's November 1st, and yeah, we're back to normal. Ugh, no more 2-day efforts with this chronic fatigue. Ugh, but it turned out really cool, right? I hope. I mean, we can bring it up here, and and yeah, they're slowly coming back. The sideburns, and learned how maybe I shaved a little too high on one side. Yes. Well, we're getting another. I mean, that's all. I don't know how to top it, for one, because that was quite an effort. We're almost there. I did cut out, if you're wondering, for commentary, I did cut out audio stuff, song stuff, just to, avoid any copyright claims and all that kind of stuff. So that's why the intro, didn't have...
You could just see a Miramax logo in the original View Askew opening.
Yeah, how about that? That's cool, right? But I don't know how I top that, right? What do we do for this week? I mean, I could tell you, we could talk about the weather, how bipolar that is, because I was using my AC a week ago, and then, then I was using my heater, starting Wednesday, and, You ever have one of those games that you're just, really addicted to? It wouldn't harm. I mean, the new DLC came out, the Castlevania one, so that's why I also muted to avoid any copyright stuff. But, it wouldn't hurt. Nope. Yeah, nice. Love purple. Can you tell? Purple. We can't. You guys want to see, right? I could do another quick run. It can't hurt, right? Oh, yep, and then, and you can see I still don't have Richter Belmont. Man, can I say how much I love Castlevania? I own more, other than Zelda, I own the most Castlevania games of any other franchise. Though, I haven't done a count of my Mario titles. Alright, let's see. You guys want to see? Actually, no. We gotta do, where are you? Alucard? Yeah, Alucard is amazing. Yes, there's Contra stuff, and I'm just gonna sell you on this game now. But it works really well with my chronic fatigue. That's the other thing. It's a very, we can do that. Passive game, because you don't do anything but, walk around and, oh, right. They have Arcanas you can unlock. Let's see, where are you? So there's one that works with his Moscow. But yeah, see, all I do is walk around, and yeah, you don't need that. And then you just kind of gather. But yeah, it's super, super cool. And then getting our upgrades gradually. What do we say? We can go with another whip. Why not? Let's do. Well, I guess for Alucard, which is Dracula backwards for all you guys out there that didn't pick that up. But yeah, just having fun, doing some Castlevania themed. I'm sure this is the most. Actually, some people think it is entertaining because when I actually could do longer streams, you can always, maybe. What do we got here? Let's go with that one. We just keep piling up the whips. Because it's Castlevania stuff. Why wouldn't you want more whips? Yeah, okay. So, the music of Castlevania is very iconic and possibly stuck in my head now. And, we can get a little tiramisu. This is how you revive. And we're going in. You got to see this. This is really cool. A little cool effect. But look at that. There's the whole fast clouds scrolling by. Very Symphony of the Moon. Oop, we've got more experience. That's we can have the circling bird here. Yeah, it's super cool. You guys want to find out about shows. You don't want to watch me play. That's what. If I can get on the Twitch and have the energy to do a good, maybe half-hour session, maybe I can start streaming again. But also, yeah, you gotta fucking check out Vampire Survivors it is one of my favorite games. I played it for like, I think it was like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And, what do we got here? Also inspired, like, that's like from Bayonetta. But yeah, I think I played it like 15 hours. Like, I put it into a decent time, but it didn't hook me. And then you spend like 2 years dealing with long COVID, and you know, anything that you can find that'll actually help, you actually start to fucking, you utilize it. Anything that's not fucking watching TV and a little more doing something, I will always take any day. We got late. Anyways, I keep playing. We're gonna pause this. We're gonna pause this. Oop, map. We can take that off the screen. There we go. We'll set that down. Because we got shows to tell you about. Because I took another like 2-hour nap. Yeah, still dealing with my chronic fatigue, unfortunately. But yeah, if you guys didn't like last week's video, I should shamelessly point out I did make a Halloween edit cut where it's just the intro. It's over on youtube.com/everyshowjoe. So you can just watch the intro that I did, which is a bit falling into Clerks and falling into animated Clerks. And it was fun. So go check that out. But other things you might want to check out are shows, right? So let's go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Go, where I'm recommending shows with at least one artist that I think fucking rule. And usually there's more on it, but even if there's not, I've always found that the artists are very complimentary and super awesome. Even if it's only one you're showing up for, show up early, catch everyone. It's awesome. Recommended. Highly recommended. That's how you find more awesome. It's a really simple process, right? Also, where I advocate every week to mask if you're going to indoor shows, just as a courtesy to avoid and decrease the risk of COVID and developing longer symptoms like I've been fucking dealing with for in 2 days, 3 days, whatever. 28 months, it's a long time regardless. Like, this sucks. You don't want to deal with this. And I know some people even in Phoenix that have it too, and over 200 different symptoms, different symptoms, and some of the same. And let's see, let's go with 1 star. Don't recommend. So yeah, mask as just a courtesy to your fellow human at these shows. Make the space more welcoming, inclusive, and helps touring artists have a less likely chance to just even catch anything, and they can keep moving on through their tour days. Some of them cancel their postman. Like, always advocating for that stuff. And then, of course, like I mentioned before the intro there, is be sure to like this wherever you're watching it. Well, part of what I mentioned. We'll get it. But yeah, be sure to like it wherever you're watching it, whether it's YouTube. That's what I mentioned. youtube.com/everyshowjoe. Also, Instagram, Facebook, Blue Sky, Threads. I don't think there else. But yeah, so you can always support there. And if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button, because as those numbers go up, they give you access to other things, like the big one being ad revenue. Maybe one day, fabled ad revenue. Maybe I can. Oh, I hate these chronic fatigue spells. They kind of make things fun at the same time. But yeah, so I don't get that. But you can help, because first off, by doing that, you get notifications when any of this content goes live. And second of all, you can also, it helps me out by just adding to the subscribers. Once we hit a certain threshold, it'll be there. But because I'm not, one way you can support, well, 2 ways. Let's go with 2 ways. First off, if you're watching on Facebook, there's that stars thing. If you click that, that's like tipping. It's like the same thing as the stuff on Twitch. It's basically all these companies copy each other. Surprise. But yeah, the other thing is patreon.com/everyshowjoe. You can support me there. Helps me out with, like this, the equipment stuff, the actually like the web hosting, which went up a little bit this year for me. So anything you do It helps. And also thank you everyone that does still support me over there on Patreon. Of course, other things to mention is the website, everyshowjo.com. You can check out the photos I've taken professionally with my camera. Also, it has my most recent look back on the 2-year mark of my long COVID. Just talking about all the specialists and appointments and the tests and everything that I've gone through. And this has been so frustrating. And in a week, I'm going to try to make it to that Suicide Machines show with Against All Authority and Omnigon and Catfight. Oh my god. I'm stoked. I hope I just feel good enough that I can get there and then power through. Because I want to see Omnigon for the first time. I want to see, Against All Authority for the first time also. And, the other two I fucking love and I just love seeing again. So, be nice to see Suicide Machines on my home turf. So, yeah. Anyways, awesome stuff. You can go check out some of my actual photography and the words I put to it and why I think those bands are awesome and all that fun stuff. And shameless plugging, which I once again gotta go check and make sure it's up. But you can pick up an Every Show Joe shirt. Wearing it around supports me that way, and just picking it up. And if that store link isn't working by the time you look, let me know. We'll figure out something I can ship it to you. So yeah, some awesome stuff. And the most recent, of course, being Jer, Devin McKenna Solutions, Susie True, Spicy Mia. That was a fucking awesome show. That I brought my camera to. And then, yeah, you're like, wait a second, what is this awesome new wave? Because there's nothing wrong with new wave. I see some of you people. This awesome new music underneath this week's episode, well, that would be Paper Fox's title track, Paradise Deluxe, having play underneath here off of their brand new title, the brand new album of the same name, Paradise Deluxe. So go check that out on your streaming platform of choice, of course, but also go support it. If you like it, go buy it on their Bandcamp. Go support it where you can buy it, because it takes 5,000 or probably more streams to even cover the cost of an album purchase, where you can just give them the money on Bandcamp, and then you can still stream it and give them some extra little pieces of pennies. Because, yeah. So throw that out there. And of course, every week, love to just advocate getting involved and improving this place, improving this world, and stressing fuck racism, fuck sexism, fuck homophobia, fuck transphobia, fuck all this hateful bullshit that's dehumanizing, that's trying to take away just basic human rights and trying to, even in a lot of cases, distract from bigger issues and other issues. And yeah, especially in light of that can't stress it enough, because I'm sure a lot of us have anxieties wrapping up as we're getting close to the election, which I do have my I voted sticker. I did vote. I voted for 139. I voted for reproductive rights. I voted against the orange idiot, because fuck that dude. And no, fuck. I'm gonna get angry. Fuck RFK Jr. for all that anti-vax bullshit, and for the chance that he might be actually put in charge of health services if the dumb orange guy gets elected again. And so many issues, so many. They don't even fucking understand economics. And I'll just throw out, go check out the latest last week tonight. It's not even just the horrible tariffs 100% that are gonna screw us over. It is these fascist plans of it's gonna be bad if everything, and they repeat it, and he repeats it in his speeches. So that's how I know fucking isn't just joking around like some of his fucking. It's frustrating, and it's frustrating also to lose friends to that. And I still love the country, but holy fuck if you're voting against your interests. Can't stress it enough. So with that in mind, throw out some of these things that you can also find on everyshowjoe.com/get-involved. It's also get involved in the menu bar. You'll find these links, including the Abortion Fund of Arizona, which is a great resource of just even information with reproductive rights, and if you have questions, but also are helping women with choices on what they want to do. Of course, Black Lives Matter. There's a link to the Phoenix Metro one on there. Code Aaron Action is a great organization working to break down systems with just built-in racism and build up something in their place, which, people on one side like to be like, oh, they're just tearing it down. It's like, no, they want to put stuff in their place that is better, more equal, and yeah. Anyways, I got links to other stuff like the ACLU doing just the God's work or the universe's work or whatever you believe in. There's stuff in there. Stop AAPI hate. There is, of course, First Nations for our Indigenous, 1in10.org, which is for the youth LGBTQIA organization. I think so much awesome stuff we can do and get involved in, and even having what used to be the Side Project Phoenix is now Feed Phoenix. They're working to help homeless and against self-harm, and then of course the shirt I'm wearing, Punk Rock Save Lives. There are links right on there. They're working on a national level with our punk scene and all that stuff, and for mental health and all that awesome stuff. So just like to have that on their website and shout it out every week. Let's fucking make the world a better place, because see if we can get through to some of those friends that it feels like we lost and can't completely figure out how to break through to them. Why jokes that were made, say, at Madison Square Garden are hardline. Fuck that. I don't. That's not. Yeah. Anyways, let's vote to protect our queer and our trans friends and our female friends and our people of color, because that other stuff is going to legalize racial profiling, whether or not some people are blind to that. It's frustrating to see and discuss, because I had more than one discussion this week and learned how much stress on my chronic fatigue can be. So that's why, even though I'm starting to get heated, I'm trying to keep it low. So yeah. Go check out that stuff, get involved. Go check out other organizations that maybe refer more than what I'm recommending. Just let's do some positive. Let's try to make things better. Let's show people why certain policies are bad and wrong, and may advocate for widespread illnesses. And that, again, the RFK Jr. is a piece of shit. So anyways, on to positive things that you might want to go support. I mean, that's also positive. I'm just kidding. I won't go down that path. Of course, you want to support your favorite musicians, your favorite artists, and the best way, the most simple way, is to go buy the merch. Go buy the albums, even on their Bandcamp. I just picked up the Haymarket Squares album tonight, which will probably appear in next week's episode on their Bandcamp. Go support the artists. Go to their merch websites. Go to their merch booths if you're at a show. All that fun stuff. I'm double checking. Okay. I want to check the levels on something. But yeah, go support your favorite artists. And the best way that they make the most from is directly to them. Those stores, those booths. Even Bandcamp gives them way more than you streaming for 1,000 times. Just go give them that $10 or whatever they're asking. Or you can raise it on Bandcamp. You can give them whatever you feel it's worth. But yeah, go support your favorite artists that way. And of course, the way that I miss the most, and like I said, in about a week and a day, I'm going to try to watch one of my favorite bands on my home turf for the first time in over a decade show up. But that's an episode for next week. Starting this week, though, of course, we start tonight, Friday the 1st. It's November. Isn't it crazy? All times are Arizona time, which are Mountain Standard Time, which until Sunday means we're not the same as Mountain Time Zone, because we don't do daylight savings. But that means Sunday, then it gets all weird again, and you get all confused here in Arizona when we're watching live content that's streamed. But let's get right into it tonight. The first, of course, like I mentioned, the Haymarket Squares. They have a brand new album, and they have their 15-year reunion show and album release with Mega Ran, lineup change, Decker, and Charles Ellsworth at the Crescent Ballroom, 8 p.m., which another good new album is 3MB which is him, T Call, and G1 to the Rescue's new band. Or, yes, yeah, you can call them band. Trio. Hip hop, but yeah, awesome stuff. And so go check that out if you haven't, and get an awesome burrito. 8 p.m. Of course, local and live, featuring Scattered Melodies and Metropolis Band of Santan Galleries, 5:30 p.m. We've got another one of this different, at least it appeared a different lineup. Carol Pacey and the Honey Shakers with Susie and Accelerators and Big Finish at the Rhythm Room, 7 p.m. There's the Gold Souls with Bad Cactus Brass Band and DJ LB at Fog House, 7:30 p.m. The Higgs with Planch at Last Second Live, 8:30 p.m. And yes, featuring of anti-vax fame, Mad Caddies, which will be clear, it's only having watched Chuck's social medias from 2020, 2021, and 2021 to know. So, as someone dealing with long symptoms of COVID, and I blame on the disregard to this kind of stuff. Just gonna say, yeah, that's my feeling. But for awesome, that's also on that show. We got Authority Zero, Mercy Music down at the Rock down in Tucson, 8 p.m. So that's fucking awesome for the latter two. And then Saturday we got Dia de los Muertos for all of those that celebrate. Homie show with El Googly Diablo, which that seems pretty appropriate, right? El Googly Diablo, 10 Ply, TA80, and Wild Giant at Yucca Tap Room. I am realizing I made a typo, but I know it. Yucca Tap, 8 p.m. for you. And then a really cool kind of mix. I don't know Boys Like Girls, but we got Riot Night with Martin Johnson from Boys Like Girls, and Warped Tour FM, but you did see Warped Tours, I think. But we also got Tyler, Blinn, Winter Haven, and New Royals at the Rock Bar, 7 p.m. So that's a really cool lineup of bands, regardless of not knowing the lead there. We also got Terror with Negative Approach, Haywire at the Nile Theater, 6 p.m. We got I Am Hologram, The Woodworks, and Hip Gangster Wannabes, put on the board of cool names, at Linger Longer Lounge, 8 p.m. We've got Petunia and the Vipers with Katie May and the Lubrication at the Dirty Drummer, 8 p.m. The Maxwell's Underwater Believers and Arcada CMOS at Fa Cow, 7:30 p.m. Another place where you can get some good food and watch some good music. Got Fuvana, of course, with the Fuvana Nirvana tribute band, as they like call themselves, at Steel Cactus Brewing, 8 p.m. And we got Sarah June, Honey, Marie Knight, Analog Monsters, and Lipstick Traces at the Hive up in Flagstaff, 6 p.m. if you're looking for a slightly cooler, maybe there's some snow hanging around thing to do this weekend, 6 p.m. And then Sunday, hang up in Flagstaff if you already are there, and if you're not, good reason to go up there is the return of my buddies in Boss Daughter. They're going to be playing Yucca North up there in Flagstaff, 8 p.m. Free show, no cover, so even more. Go check that out. And I mean, when I was in good health, I even did that on a Sunday night after the Cardinals game, and working on 4 hours of sleep. But I did it. I drove up Sunday night, watched them, and drove home, and still worked. Those fun nights. And then Monday we got nothing, relax. And Tuesday, after you're done casting your ballot, at least there's one. We got Son of Mars with DJ Fog, Whole Girlfriend, Angela Falling, and Jay Gibbs over at the Rhythm Room, 7 p.m. We've got Wednesday, Lefty, always in a rainbow. It's you, it's me, and there's dancing. Put it on the board of awesome band names. And also some awesome newer locals. I am Miss Havisham. I've got a message one of you guys and me how to pronounce it. But they're awesome. At Ground Zero Studios, 7 p.m. Also down in Tucson, we got Dave Haas's return to Arizona over at 191 Tool down there, 8 p.m. And it says guest TBA, so there might be more. But yeah, Dave Haas. How can you not? Dave Haas. And also, oh god, I'm just facing on his other shit. But also, he was in Falcon, if I remember right. Super band. Look them up. Awesome. Brain. Come on, Brain. Nope. Narf. Different Brain. Okay. We've got also the Fuck Cancer Benefit Show at KRXS and Friends at Yucca Tap Room over there at 7 p.m. on Thursday. And then Friday, it's so far light because I think it's because everyone's in Bisbee. But then that's because day one, and I didn't see a schedule yet, so These are just naming random people that may or may not be playing Friday. But the Side Pony Express Festival once again returns for, I believe it's a 10? 10? Congrats. It's one of my, it is favorite festival in Arizona. It takes over Old Town Bisbee this year, featuring Golden Boots, Havisham. We're going to figure out how to pronounce it. Carol Face and Shakers, Burgundy Jerk, A Better Problem, Rad Pinkard, Taylor Glasheen, Haley Green, The Breakup Society, which I think was on that poster twice. I'm just going to point that out. The Joeys, The Bittersweet Way, Treasure Fruit. The Joeys got a new album coming out on vinyl. You might still be able to go donate to their GoFundMe. I'm just going to throw that out there. The Bittersweet Way, who seems like a staple of Side Pony at this point. Treasure Fruit, which, yeah, Anami is the organizer of. Regardless, props to her. Thank you to her. And yeah, her band Treasure Fruit. We got Turn Zero, I Am Hologram, and dozens of more bands. It's such an awesome experience if you haven't gone, and if you have gone, you already know. So hopefully next week's video I'll have more an idea of who's on what day to help you out. And then yeah, down in Tucson, actually that was something else. I photographed the Avengers in Tucson, and then I worked, and then I went down to Tucson, watched the Avengers play at a record store. And then I drove to Bisbee and got there at like 1:30 a.m., 2 a.m. When I'm in good health, I am all about finding ways to just watch as much and capture with my camera as much music as possible. Anyways, good memories. But yeah, down in Tucson, we've got Hillbilly Casino, Screaming Rebel Angels, who are fucking awesome, and the Red Zones, who of course, Tucson awesome. At the Starly Wench Pub down there, 9 p.m. We also got the Gacy Day Parade with our own readout from here in Phoenix, and Language of Thieves at Brody's Dark Horse Tavern down there in Tucson at 9 p.m. So, yeah, there you go. I didn't find anything within my taste for Friday, but things can always pop up. That's why I try to do these weekly. Yeah, so there you go. A lot easier to set up and work through this week, and by next week I should have a more developed sideburn return. So that's the other good news. Can I think what else can get back to? No, we're not gonna play that on the stream. No. That's for later. But yeah, thank you guys for watching every week. Also, fun note: this is episode 397. 3 more, and I hit 400. That crazy. So I gotta start thinking about what I might do for the 400th episode. I've been doing this for a long time. Anything about 52 weeks in a year. Even through the chronic fatigue, pushing through most weeks to record these. So I'll have to figure out what to do for episode 400. But yeah, that's coming up. So keep an eye out for that. And like I said, go check out the YouTube channel. There's a Halloween cut of just the intro from last week if you just don't want to watch that. It only cuts off the joke about the donkey show from Clerks 2. Because there's no feeding into an episode. So really cool. And I'm going to keep dragging on if I just let myself. So until next week, guys, have fun out there. Be safe. Get an Uber. Doesn't mean drive or drinking. Tell the bands you fucking love them. Share the bands you fucking love. I'm living vicariously through you until I get better for the most part. Like, I'm going to try to make it to the Nile next Saturday, like I keep mentioning. I also bought my ticket for the Linda Lindas at Walter Studios. Just gonna throw that out there too. That's in March though, so I'm hopeful that I'll just finally go there. Anyways, that's it. I'm gonna keep dragging on if I don't turn this off soon. So till next week, guys, take care.